Thrice. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. Kind of spoiled the ending for you if you're listening to it now. Listen number 3. I'm trying to... Oh, fuck, dude. Well, I wanted to do a Random Rock Countdown with all the other albums before this, but never worked out. And I'm not sure if I will, or if I need to. I can just look in the back of the car here and just show you my recommendations. But I'm going to do that after this review, which I will be uploading hopefully very soon from when this has been recorded. So, Thrice, to be everywhere is to be nowhere. Last time, I remember this band having that long of an album title. It was a fucking masterpiece. Guess what? Guess what? It fucking is. You're not my friend if you haven't already bought this by now, by the time you've seen this. Go. It's out now. Fucking go. I mean, Hurricane, even the drums itself, fucking really, it sounds like you may as well have a hurricane coming through. It's fucking fantastically done. Blood on the Sand was a wonderful first introduction and proof that the band hadn't been this level of heavy since Alchemy Index Volume 1, or even Artist the Ambulance for people who didn't bother to catch up with them after Vishu. Can't not entirely say that I blame them, but still, guys, it's wonderful. It's fucking great, guys. Ironically, last time I was in this car... No, actually, no. Maybe it was when I was talking about Dust and Cancer. I don't remember. Comment below, let me know on that. And it's brutal in the sands, brutal song. I mean, blood in the sand, blood in the streets. There's a gun in my hand, or there might as well be. I mean, just... And I'm sick of it. Just sick of having to deal with all the crap that's from like stuff like what's been happening like with Ferguson, all these mass killings, dealing with and everything, which is actually even more known when it comes to like nuclear form of terror in tracks like Death from Above, and just people being asked to kill all these everyone, not to do a small mission and to not even think about the lives that are being had, just as nothing but targets. I mean, they don't think they've been this level of brutal since Artist in the Ambulance, or at least where needed. Other times they do go a little bit on the softer side of things. This album really just seems to be in a culmination of everything they've done from Artist in the Ambulance up to Major Minor. And that's exactly what this record does. And it's just fan-freaking-tastic, guys. Just... The Window's a good track. Seneca, I think it's spelled Seneca. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but that is actually just like a near 1 minute interlude or something. Sort of an intermission thing leading into the later 10 tracks of this record. It's technically 10 albums. It's technically 10 albums with one interlude. That kind of surfaces as the climax and the point of this entire album. One Defeat is great. Wake Up is fucking great ass chorus too. Salt and Shadow, very... I mean, Salt and Shadow is very very much like Water. Like Volume 2 Water of Alchemy Index. But not, like, it reminds me of certain moments in that, but also has a little bit of a red sky. Not too much of the heavier aspects of it. Rather more closer to... More closer to... My eyes are open than that when it comes to Vishu. Like, those are like the only two softer-esque songs in that album that are actually worth talking about and mentioning. Even people who've listened to Vishu will probably tell you this, whether or not they will be willing to admit it. Outside of Image of the Invisible, or maybe like Moths to Flame, which they used like the very beginning of that piece to start off their music video for Image of the Invisible. But just fun fact if you didn't know that. And even though I will say Vishu is the album to just kind of just other than 4 tracks, it's just not really worth it. Listening to the entire album, you're just better off just skipping that and going to the Alchemy Index, I guess. I mean, it's some in moments it's good, so just for that, you check those tracks out. Black Honey, which of course was the considered lead-off single, even though I thought that was Blood on the Sand. But other than that, I mean, Black Honey was basically a song involving greed and people who get so greedy and using it as using their own sense of entitlement to justify it. I keep swinging my hand through a storm of these because I want honey on my table, but I never get it right. No, I never get it right. I keep swinging my hand through in this swarm of bees. I can't understand why they're stinging me, but I'll do what I want. I'll do what I please. I'll do it again till I got what I need. Smash through the hornet's nest. Don't stand. I deserve the best, and I'll do what I want. I'll do what I please. I'll do it again till I got what I need. I tried to stick this pin through a butterfly because I like all the pretty colors, but it just fell apart, so I flung it in the fire to burn with all the others. This time I'll get it right. Yeah, this time I'll get it right. This time I'll get it right. Oh God, let it be this time I get it right. So, cutting through the branch off the cherry tree, I'm seeing this will be my victory. Then I see the coming after me, and they're across the sea, and now they're stinging my friends and my family, and I don't know why this is happening, but I'll do what I want. I'll do what I'll please. I'll do it again till I got what I need. To that extent that it can hurt other people if you don't like he is so that he doesn't understand what it means to be respectful and humble and kind. He's just greedy and entitled and prideful. He just won't give up until he gets what he wants and doesn't understand that difference between want and need because he keeps saying need. This protagonistic character. Just how far he's willing to go. Like, basically, like, Black Honey, more like Black Money. Like, how tracks like Stay With Me seems to be a little... Apparently, they said this album was supposed to be a little more optimistic, or at least sonically it feels like it is. Or at least where it's needed. And it's just... Fuck. From the moment I heard this album, immediately from the opening guitar riffs, acoustic riffs, I knew something about this record was just fucking going to be something. And it was more than what I asked for. And what we got at the least, overall with this album, is at the very least close enough, at the most better than, and in between on par to The Artist in the Ambulance. You say blasphemy all you fucking want. I'm dead serious. We've been waiting forever for them to see if they could top this fucking album, and I think they may top that album, and I think they may have. And or they may have just done a Weezer type thing and come close to what Weezer's U-Bait did in terms of like going close to 90s. What the classic 90s Weezer sound. The same would be said for this album, going closer to Artists in the Ambulance, but, but still moving forward and doing their own thing, while not ignoring some of the things that weren't really all that bad when it came to Thrice, and that's exactly what you're going to get with this album. And like I said, rocks all the way. Album of the year, good fucking luck to any other contenders. Good luck to Chevelle. Tremonti, Deftones, even Weezer. Sorry, guys. When this guy, they have it. Maybe Radiohead might, and once I finally listen to it, or get to it. Might do a random rock countdown on that one. If Brand New comes up with one, maybe they might top it. I don't know if they will, but props to them if Tool finally decides to bring out the music. I don't know if they will this year or ever, before anyone dies. That's what sucks about that. But wow, I mean, Skillet's a new one coming out. Periphery's got one, but I'm not really impressed with it. So, but I'll still get it anyway and check out, and just used to check out their other albums. And I'm thinking, oh yes, Switchfoot. Hopefully, hopefully I'll get a chance to hear these new stuff, and hopefully it's a step up from their last record, because they've been 8 out of 9. Hopefully they'll be 9 out of 10 albums total of pretty solid stuff. We'll see what happens. And that's about all the albums I can think of. There might be some later that I might mention much down the road, but for now, that's what's going on. I am still working on eventually seeing the new X-Men movie, Apocalypse, and I'm going to try to hopefully find a way to cram in what I didn't get to because I was on vacation, guys. And that was Nice Guys and Neighbors 2 Sorority Rising. Hopefully sometime before I get to see Warcraft. We will see how that all goes. So, be patient. And what you guys think of this album, if you finally did listen to it. If not, go out and fucking buy it, or, your friendship was in vain. I'm kind of joking, but at the same time, I'm seriously considering, because this album is that fucking good. So, other than that, if you like this video, rock that like button with thrust if you must. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of this album. If you really want to see a random rock countdown of their entire discography, or if you just want to hear a couple recommendations, just comment below. Let me know, and I'll just leave it then in the comment sections. And between YouTube and Facebook, and that's about it, guys. As always, keep it random, keep it real, keep it rocking, and I'll see you next time.